Hey guys, today we're going to be working on some place value practice using our base 10 blocks. So I showed you these tools yesterday, and I also showed you the hundreds blocks, but today we're just going to use some tens and ones on our tens and ones mat, all right? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building numbers together using these blocks, all right? So right over here at my whiteboard, I'm going to write me a number. Let's do 42. All right, so this first number right here, the 4, that's in the 10 space, and then the second number is in the 1 space. All right, now place value tells us that depending on where the digit is, changes the value. So 42 is going to look different than 24. Even though they have the same digits in the number, the digits are in the different places, so they're not going to look the same. So let me show you what I mean by that. So let's first make 42. So 4 tells me I have 4 groups of 10. So I'm going to put 4 of our 10 rods together like that, and then I'm going to put 2 in the 1 space. All right, so now I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. All right, now I'm going to try to make 24. Again, same digits, but they're in different spots, so their value is going to change. So instead of it looking like this, it's going to look like this. So even though they have the same digits, they both have 4s and 2s in them, they're in a different place, so their value has changed, how much their worth has changed. All right, let's make another one. Let's make 13. All right, so this first number is my 10s, so I only have 1 10. And this is my 1 spot, then I have 3, so I'm gonna put 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, and the way I can make sure that this is the correct number is I can do a little bit of skip counting. So this is 10, so 10, 11, 12, 13. That matches that, so we're good to go. The way I had you guys skip count by 10s today so that we can get our brains in a good rhythm and practice of counting by 10s, because especially when we're using these guys, we're gonna be counting by 10s quite a bit. All right, let's do a couple more. Let's do a bigger one. Let's do 65. All right, so first number is my 10. So how many 10s do I have? I have 6. So 1, 2. Well, actually, I'm gonna count that a little bit differently. I'm gonna count this by 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, ran out of room, 50, 60. All right, so I have 60. Right here on my 10 spot, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rods, which matches here. And adding my 5 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's double count it to make or double check our counting, make sure it makes sense. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. All right, notice I didn't have to count every single one of these little cubes because I know instantly that this is 10. This is always gonna be 10. That's why I counted these by 10s, and it keeps our counting, it makes our counting a lot faster, all right? Now I notice what I didn't do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I went backwards. I needed to keep counting forward after I counted this. So instead of going 60 and then 1, I said 61, 62, 63, and so on. Okay, let's do one more. Now I know you guys probably don't have these things at home, but you could always use other things that you have at home, like cars, buttons, toys, grapes, things around, or you can draw your own on pieces of paper and make them by yourself. So you can look online, parents, and you can find copies of these base 10 blocks and you can print some out. These are really awesome tools to help build our numbers. All right, let's do last one. Let's do 78. All right, 10 spot is 7, so we're gonna have 7. Oop. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. 78, I have my 10s, my 1s to match my digits here, all right? So I have my 10s and my 1s. Now let's get a little crazy here, all right? You wanna get crazy? I'm gonna add 2 to the front of this. Now my number is a 3-digit number. So this now says 278. So I have my 8 1s, I have my 7 10s, now I need 2 100s. Here they come on out, here's my hundreds. So I have 100, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 271, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 278. So again, these are our base 10 blocks, and this is how we are going to be adding, how we're going to be creating our numbers these next couple of weeks using these pieces. These pieces really come in handy because it helps us to visually see what our number actually means. What's the value of our number? Oh, sorry, my lights just went off. So what you see here is 278, these digits. The value of this is what's right here on our map, right? That's our ones, our tens, and our hundreds show us the value of this number. So we can really see this is how much 278 looks like, right? If I took my 2 away, obviously my value changes a little bit, so I take my hundreds back, and then I say this is the value of this number right here. 78 looks just like this.